Neillsville Granton Warrior Football on Zaleski Sports WPKG is brought to you by
JBC Screen Printing and Embroidery, Neillsville. One-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs. Visit jbcscreenprinting.com. Marshfield Medical Center, Neillsville. It's not complicated, it's care. Nasonville Dairy, Highway 10 West, Marshfield. A family tradition of quality and cheese making that is proudly Wisconsin.
Now, back to WPKG's Larry Hazer.
The quarterback, Trunkle, giving it on the handoff to Zoski. Zoski up the middle. Zoski finding his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
Now it's working. Okay, back up you go, Bergen.
Pitchers that we've seen this year that don't quite have the velocity yet.
Rochester hits one out to center field. There's a ground ball into center field, another base hit. That's Paris Opel. She is now 2 for 2. Runners at first and second with one out. Ella King now the batter. King flied out to right in the first inning. 8-2 Neillsville here in the bottom of the second. The pitch is a strike. There's a ground ball into right center field, a base hit. Stockheimer coming around third. She will score, and now King trying to go to second, and she is safe at second base, and now Paris Opel's going to score.
And there we go, talking about that aggressive base running with Coach Stockheimer. Just a heads-up play by Paris Opelt on third to see that they were concentrating on King and trying to keep that tag on there. Nobody really paying attention to Paris on third, and in she comes for the Neillsville Warriors' 10th run.
So 10-2 here in the second inning. And Greenwood Loyal's co-coach, is that Heidi?
That's, yeah, Coach Ashbeck.
Is out there right now talking to the pitchers and the infield.
And she's got a co-coach with her on board.
Yes.
Coach Ashbeck do in a couple of weeks here. I was talking to her when they were playing Independence last week, and she said, yeah, we got to hold on, and hopefully I'll see some of the playoff games.
Well, I'm sure that baby is not worried about any playoff games. Pitch taken high to Jorgensen.
Feels a little selfish to me.
1 ball and no strikes. That baby's going to come into the world when it wants to come into the world. There's a fly ball behind second base that's going to drop in. Second hit for Jorgensen. Runners at first and second, 1 out here in the second inning. And now Mia Trunkle. RBI single last inning.
Infield fly potentially in effect here.
First and third playing in. As Trunkle pops it up, shortstop. Can't make the catch, it goes off the end of her glove. This will be an easy play though over at third as they make the tag on King.
And that's the third out of the inning. Infield fly.
Oh, it was the
right
infield
away.
fly, okay. I did not hear that.
Yep. And, base umpire called infield fly right away. So the batter out in that circumstance. The runners can advance, but it's at their own peril. And, well, King advanced right into the waiting glove of Kayla Bremer in the ball.
Interesting, she advanced there because that play was right in front of her.
Yeah, I think perhaps a little miscommunication. Didn't have a reason to advance necessarily. No. I think she got a little confused and thought, well, the ball is dropped, I better go.
Yep. Well, nothing across for the Warriors. Well, excuse me, 2 runs across in that second inning on 4 more base hits. They leave 1, and at the end of 2 complete now in Neillsville, 10-2 Neillsville. Kayla Bremer leading off here in the third for Greenwood Loyal. She fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. This one is lined into left field, and that's going to get by Paris Opelt back to the fence. And this will allow Bremer to get to second base as the throw comes on. So a hit and then an error. And now Zeta Brock, the catcher, an RBI single in the first. 10-2 Neillsville here in the top of the third. The pitch. Inside and low, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, and as Neillsville proved in the bottom of the first, these games can turn in a hurry. Little momentum goes, and well, all of a sudden you're taking runs on the board quickly. So certainly can't think that a 10-2 lead is safe with these two teams.
1 ball and 1 strike now to Brock, and that one taken high and inside. 2-1. Rochester delivers. There's a strike, and it's even now at 2-2. Matt mentioned that Neillsville will be at Gilman. And that's tomorrow. There's a ground ball to King at second. Fires to first for the out. Throw over to third, but Bremer is there already.
Seen that play a lot by this Neillsville team as well. That quick throw, that snap throw from first over to third. If there's a runner advancing from second to third, thinking that they have kind of a free play, and well, they picked off a couple runners this year with that snap throw.
1 out now in the third. Gracie North swings and misses, 0-1. Bremer is the runner at third. Swung on and missed. 0-2 now. The pitch. This one lined back up the middle. That'll be a base hit and an RBI for Gracie North. (10-3). Neillsville by 7. McKenna Schley now the batter. Struck out looking to end the first inning. The pitch. Low the ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Rochester's done a pretty good job. I mean, has never pitched varsity ball. Obviously with the season loss last year. There's a fly ball in the center field caught by Opel. And there's 2 outs.
Quickly back into first. One of the strengths of Bella Opel is that huge arm she has out in center field. Can fire home if she needs to, and quickly got that ball back into first to potentially have a play at the first base runner.
Anna Lindner now will step in there. Grounded out to short. Her last time up, the pitch is lifted in the air. Shallow center. Coming on Opelt again and makes a shoestring catch.
I don't know. I kind of feel like she maybe paid somebody off to have some highlight reel catches out there.
Deja vu all over again. 1 run in the third for Greenwood on a couple of hits. They leave 1, and at the end of 2.5, 10-3, Neillsville.
Gross Motors of Neillsville is your Chevy, Buick, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. Gross Motors of Neillsville are proud sponsors of area youth athletics and local community events. See over 700 vehicles online at grossauto.com. Pick your favorite, then give Gross Motors of Neillsville the chance to earn your business today. Gross Motors of Neillsville is your Chevy, Buick, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer.
When you get moving again, be safe and ready to go. Use your stimulus or tax return to save up to $150 on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. At Sherrill Tire and Service Center.
Get your car done right.
Neillsville leads 10-3 as we go to the bottom of the third, and this Neillsville team, Bella Opelt's going to be up right now. She is one of the seniors in this lineup. And you've got Terrence Stockheimer and Lizzie Jorgensen. But after that, it's kind of a mixture of underclassmen.
Yeah, 3 juniors on this Warriors team. Ava Mortensen, Emma Mosley, and boy, Lizzie told me the other night, and for the life of me I can't remember, but 3 juniors on this team as well. So certainly losing some bats, and losing a little bit of leadership, but just a quality program really here in Neillsville, and one that we keep working on as well.
Opelt with a single to lead off here in the third. She is now 3 for 3. And one of those hits was a 2-run homer over the left field fence in that 8-run first inning. First pitch to Mortensen is fouled back. It's 0-1. Bremer again playing way up at third, looking for a bunt possibly here from Mortensen. The pitch. Nope, ground ball to third. She'll go to second and get the out there. Nice play by Bremer at third base. Mortensen on with the fielder's choice. Now Emma Mosley, 1 for 2. Singled and scored. And grounded out to third, both in the first inning. There's a strike. Mosley squared the bunt and then pulled back. Down to second goes Mortensen without a throw.
And you've seen that a lot from this Neillsville team, too. Very unselfish play. Certainly, perhaps, a time when Emma wants to hit. She likes being a big hitter, but knows when it's her turn to make a play. Very close play at first base. And
yes, that was. A moan from the Neillsville crowd after that call was made out there. But it's an out, 6-3 on the putout, so there's 2 down now, and now it's Taryn Stockheimer. Singled and scored in the last inning. The pitch. Line, right field. That one's going to get over the right fielder's head. Another run is in. Stockheimer will dig for second and hold there. Her second RBI in the game.
Another 2-out RBI for the Neillsville team.
So Stockheimer at second. Now Rochester. 1 for 2 in the game. First pitch taken for a strike. 11-3 Neillsville here in the bottom of the third.
Kylie Boyer, the other
There you go.
on this team.
Yep. There's a ground ball back to Lindner. She tosses to first for the out. Neillsville gets another run on 2 hits. They leave 1. At the end of 3 complete in Neillsville. Neillsville 11, Greenwood 3.
Neillsville Granton Warrior Football on Zaleski Sports WPKG is brought to you by
JBC Screen Printing and Embroidery, Neillsville. One-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs. Visit jbcscreenprinting.com. Marshfield Medical Center, Neillsville. It's not complicated, it's care. Neillsville Dairy, Highway 10 West, Marshfield. A family tradition of quality and cheese making that is proudly Wisconsin.
Now, back to WPKG's Larry Hazer.
The quarterback, Trunkle, giving it on the handoff to Zoski. Zoski up the middle. Zoski finding his way into the end zone. Touchdown!
Get a jump start on college or speed up your degree with a transferable class from Mid-State Technical College this summer. There are 130 classes to choose from, online or in person, taught by instructors who are experts in their field. Get info on the Mid-State Technical College summer classes at mstc.edu.
Battle of the top 2 teams in the Eastern Clover Belt. Greenwood comes in unbeaten. Neillsville with 1 loss. And that loss was back on May 7th to Greenwood Loyal.
Yeah, a game that I think a lot of these Warriors would say, boy, not their best effort overall for where they've been since then. But, well, the scoreboard is what it is, and that's why you play the game.
Emma Schlew is leading off here in the 4th for Greenwood. Slaps that one right out in front of home plate. Gloved by the pitcher on to first, and it's in time.
Another close play at first base.
Little slow roller out in front of the plate that Rochester was able to get to and throw her out.
Neither of these teams would see a lot of slap hitters, especially not in Eastern Clover Belt play. So it's,
No.
Certainly a technique and one that if you've got some wheels under you, you can get a lot of base hits off of. Just not something that I don't think many of these teams practice at all is how to defend against that slap.
Pitch taken high. It's 2-0 now to Mesa Rasmussen. Singled back in the second. The pitch. High a ball. It's 3-0. 11-3 Neillsville here in the top of the 4th. The Warriors scored 8 runs in the first inning. The pitch. High, and it's a 1-out walk to Rasmussen. And that brings up the top of the order in Caitlin Lindner, who is 1 for 2. The pitch. High a ball, snap throw down to first, not in time. The pitch. Lifted in the air, shallow center. Opel will make the catch, fire back to first. 2 down.
Bella Opel's seen a lot of action in center field today, and up to the task. A little bit of a hiccup there in the top of the first, but otherwise making everything and gobbling everything up in her glove.
4 putouts in this game for Opelt in center field. First pitch to Aspen Hagen is a strike. Hagen 1 for 2 with a run scored. The pitch. This one line right at Ella King at second base, who reaches out and makes the catch. No runs, no hits, 1 left. The end of 3.5 here in Neillsville. Neillsville 11, Greenwood 3.
Hey, it's Jeff Jenkins from the Milwaukee Brewers, here to tell you that before and after every Brewers game, get all your Wisconsin sports updates from Zaleski Sports. Zaleski Sports is your Wisconsin hometown high school sports network. Do it.
Neillsville Granton Warrior Football on Zaleski Sports WPKG is brought to you by
Russell's of Neillsville on Highway 10 East, your better living store. Dan Herbrand Agency of Neillsville. Dan Herbrand, your independent agent, featuring Allstate Insurance. Eagle Tire Center, Highway 73 South, Neillsville. Name brand tires at Super Savings. Fanny Supper Club and Motel, serving Tuesday through Thursday 4 to 9, Friday and Saturday 4 to 10. Fanny's, Highway 10 East of Neillsville.
Now, back to WPKG's Larry Hazer.
Quarterback Trunkle giving it on the handoff to Zoski. Zoski up the middle. Zoski finding his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
Warriors lead it. Big 8-run first inning. Since then, Lindner has settled the Warrior bats down a little bit.
This is the only Clover Belt, Eastern Clover, actually throughout the Clover Belt, East or West, the only Clover Belt action today, Larry.
Yep. A makeup game. Again, the seeding meeting tonight, so we will know the brackets tomorrow at some point. First pitch to Paris Opelt, lined up the middle for a base hit.
Bounces up off the second base, couldn't hit it more square.
So a leadoff single. Which Neillsville has done every inning. The pitch is a strike to Ella King. Opel led off the first with a single. Stockheimer led off the second with a single. Opel led off the third with a single. There's a ground ball, second base side, gloved by the second baseman. She'll underhand to first for the out. Aspen Hagen making that play. Down to second goes Paris Opel. And now Jorgensen, 2 for 2 with an RBI. This one popped up. Hey, there it is.
Trying to send a message to us up in the booth.
Yeah, that one hit right off the top of the roof here. 0-1. The pitch. Strike 2 call.
Jorgensen over her career always seems to be stronger with 2 strikes, so always giving other coaches some stress.
Well, Dad had to say that she swings and misses.
Well, went down swinging.
Yes. 2 outs here in the fourth. Mia Trunkle now the batter. 1 for 2, the pitch. Popped up foul behind home plate, not a play. Neillsville and Loyal baseball on Friday. Up at Loyal, right here on 92.7 WPKG. That pitch taken low. Neillsville losing to Greenwood for their first loss in the conference season. There's a line drive. Second baseman gloves it, but will not have a play. Tried to make that play, but Trunkle beat it out. That'll be an infield hit.
Took every bit of speed from Trunkle to get to first base. Aspen Hagen came up firing.
Yeah, she didn't give up on that play. Now runners at the corners.
You know, another example, Larry, of, we got 2 quality teams on the field, and just another example of this is what quality teams do. I mean, it certainly backhanded in the dirt, and Aspen still came up firing and trying to make a play for her team.
And you always tell your runners as well on the other side to keep running because you never know what might happen. Throw coming to third.
Bremer almost body checking Paris Opelt off at third on that play.
Trunkle took second. The throw instead went down to third. But Paris Opelt got back. So runners at second and third. Bella Opelt up there again. Bella's fourth time up. Fouls that one back on the screen. Two balls and a strike to Opelt. 3 for 3. A 2-run homer over the left field fence in that first inning. That one taken low. It's 3-1. There's a ground ball into left field. 1 run is in. Big turn by Trunkle, and she gets back to third. 4 for 4 for Opelt. So 2 outs, another run in for the Warriors. They lead now 12-3. Mortensen the batter. Squares to bunt, takes high a ball, and they let Opelt take second and throw down to third. Trunkle is back. One ball and no strikes to Mortensen. The pitch. This one grounded to the shortstop. Glove there on to first for the out. And they're going to say she's out. They asked the home plate umpire whether or not the foot was pulled at first. He said no. So that ends the fourth. A run in on 3 hits and 2 left.
And a good call by the team of officials. I like when they confirm it, make sure, but yeah, I'd have to agree with the plate.
Our nice weather is precious. Don't let mosquitoes stop your family from enjoying a minute of it. Prepare, prevent, and protect with Mosquito Escape. Call or click today.
Neillsville Granton Warrior Football on Zaleski Sports WPKG is brought to you by
Geshe Funeral Home and Cremation Service, South Grand Avenue, Neillsville, celebrating life one family at a time with dignity, integrity, and respect. Gross Auto Group, Neillsville, Marshfield, Spencer, and Black River Falls. Check the inventory at grossauto.com. Hanson's IGA, West 5th Street, Neillsville, open daily 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., your locally owned and family-operated supermarket.
Now, back to WPKG's Larry Hazer.
Quarterback Trunkle giving it on the handoff to Zoschke. Zoschke up the middle. Zoschke finding his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
Kayla Bremer will lead off here in the 5th for Greenwood Loyal. Neillsville leads 12-3. Bremer 2 for 2 with a couple of runs scored. Rochester delivers inside and low.
Foot run into the fence in left field earlier this game. 2 innings ago, I believe, Larry?
This one into left field. That'll drop in for a base hit. Bremer 3 for 3 for Greenwood Loyal. Now Zeta Brock 1 for 2 with an RBI. Greenwood got out to a 2-0 lead in the top of the first. And then Neillsville came up. That pitch taken inside. It gets by Trunkle, and Bremer is going to go down to second base. Neillsville scored 8 runs in their half of the first on 8 hits. They've been adding to that lead ever since. 12-3, top of the 5th. That pitch taken low. 2-0 now to Brock.
That last pitch is squirreled away from Trunkle. I believe the first ball that's really kind of gotten away from either catcher today.
Yeah. Well, both pitchers have been right around the plate, so it's been pretty easy for the catchers. 3-0 the count to Brock. That pitch taken high, and it's a walk. So 2 runners on here for Greenwood Loyal, with nobody out in the 5th, and Gracie North the batter. RBI ground out in the 1st, and a RBI single in the 3rd. Takes a strike right down the middle from Rochester. That one grounded to the shortstop, gloved there by Mosley. She looked at 3rd, but Bremer was almost there, so she went to 1st.
Good decision by Mosley to get that solid first out for the inning. Let the runners advance. No play there. Probably not going to get her at 3rd anyway, and take the sure out at 1st.
Well, when you're up 12-3, you want to get outs. That pitch high and inside. Throw down to 3rd, and they got her! Bremer coming off of 3rd, and Trunkle's throw down to Mortensen. Got her.
Something that we've seen Mia really improve. Mia, lost the season last year. Ellie Mosed, being the catcher for Neillsville for a couple of years, a great mentor at that position. And again, just one of those things that's what good teams do, is they make those little plays, and everyone's ready for it. Mortensen at 3rd, ready hands with the tag, and 2 outs.
McKenna Schley, the batter, has a count of 3-0 now. Zeta Brock, the runner at 2nd, 2 down, top of the 5th. The pitch. There's a strike. Neillsville leading by 9. The pitch. This one grounded, 3rd base side, bobbled. And now they got the runner caught in between 2nd and 3rd, and Mosley's going to make the play. And there's one of those plays you talked about earlier where everybody's backing everybody up. And that ball got by Mortensen, but right behind her was Mosley, and they got the runner in a rundown. And Mosley made the tag.
When you get moving again, be safe and ready to go. Use your stimulus or tax return to save up to $150 on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires at Sherrill Tire and Service Center.
Get your car done right.
Citizens State Bank of Loyal is your independently owned community bank with locations just a short drive or walk from where you work and live. Citizens State Bank of Loyal invites you to a banking relationship that will always put you first. Personal, business, and agricultural services provided by people that live just across town and around the corner. At Citizens State Bank of Loyal, we pride ourselves in our involvement in the communities we serve. See us today in Neillsville, Marshfield, Spencer, Granton, and Loyal. Citizens State Bank of Loyal, an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in Central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
7 final in a game that many thought was going to be close.
Yeah, and Neillsville, for how young they are on the baseball side, really playing well this year.
Leading off, Emma Mosley here in the 5th inning for Neillsville. Warriors lead 12-3. First pitch to Emma is a strike. Lindner ready and delivers. That one grounded, 2nd base side. Glove there by Hagan on to 1st. And for the first time, Neillsville goes down with their leadoff hitter. The first 4 innings, the leadoff hitter got on with a hit. Now Stockheimer, first pitch outside a ball.
Stockheimer, one of the seniors for this Warrior team, and certainly one of the smartest, if not the smartest, base runner that we have on this Warriors team. Always seems to know where the ball is, how that play is going to develop, and not afraid to use every bit of that energy that she has to get to the next base and stretch the most out of the hits that she has. And has the power to put it over the fence like Opelt did earlier this game.
Not sure if she fouled that off or swung and missed and it got by the catcher, but nonetheless it was a strike to Stockheimer, 2-1. This one line into right center field, just off of, may have caught the tip of Hagen's glove at second base. And for Stockheimer, that is her third hit today. For the Warriors, that is their 18th hit.
That feels like a pretty good day.
Yeah. That one chopped foul by Rochester. 12-3 Neillsville here in the bottom of the fifth.
You know, we talked about the performance on the field. Certainly the three seniors on this Warrior team, Jorgensen, Stockheimer, and Opel, solid contributors to this team. And as they completed their senior year, boy, just really doing a nice job of being scholar athletes. All three of them, three-year academic letter winners. Just great people, and sending them out into the world. Stockheimer going to UW Stevens Point this fall. Bella Opel going to be at Ripon College, continuing with an elementary education degree as well as playing basketball. And Jorgensen headed to Lawrence University to play hockey, softball, and pursue a degree in environmental science.
Good for them. Delaney Rochester reached on a fielder's choice, and we talked about Stockheimer's base running, and right there, it was a ground ball to the shortstop, but they could not get Stockheimer at second base. She was already there by the time that throw came. So runners at first and second with one out for Paris Opel. Paris is 3 for 3, 3 runs scored, and an RBI. Boy, if you had to choose a player of the game, you could flip a coin in this one.
You know, that is fun, isn't it? When you can't really single any of them out because it's a team effort. I know broadcasters want to just have kind of one star of the game, but boy, it's fun when you got to go, wow, boy, it was everybody up and down.
Yeah, you look at, well, I just mentioned Paris. She's 3 for 3. Stockheimer has 3 hits. Bella Opelt has 4 hits, 4 putouts in center field, and 2 nice catches. Mosley made some nice plays at shortstop. 1 ball and 1 strike to Paris Opel. The pitch popped up on the infield. Bremer's going to make this catch in foul territory. And there are 2 down now in the 5th inning. Ella King, the batter. King 1 for 3 in the ball game. She singled back in the 2nd inning. Single here might end this game. That pitch taken low, a ball. Both outfields, especially center and left with that wind blowing out, playing deep. The pitch. Opel takes low, 2-0. Lindner delivers. This one chopped right out in front of home plate, right to Lindner. She'll go to first for the out. So the Warriors get a couple of runners on, but can't get them around this time around. The first time tonight, they did not score a run, or today. No runs, 1 hit, they leave 2. At the end of 5 complete, 12-3. Neillsville.
Get a jump start on college or speed up your degree with a transferable class from Mid-State Technical College this summer. There are 130 classes to choose from, online or in person, taught by instructors who are experts in their field. Get info on the Mid-State Technical College summer classes at mstc.edu.
Neillsville Granton Warrior Football on Zaleski Sports WPKG is brought to you by
Geshe Funeral Home and Cremation Service, South Grand Avenue, Neillsville, celebrating life one family at a time with dignity, integrity, and respect. Gross Auto Group, Neillsville, Marshfield, Spencer, and Black River Falls. Check the inventory at grossauto.com. Hanson's IGA, West 5th Street, Neillsville, open daily 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., your locally owned and family-operated supermarket.
Now, back to WPKG's Larry Hazer.
Quarterback Trunkle giving it on the handoff to Zoschke. Zoschke up the middle. Zoschke finding his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
Greenwood scored one run in the first, or 2 runs in the first, and then 1 in the third. Otherwise, Rochester has done a very nice job on the mound today. First pitch to Lindner is a ball. This one in the air, shallow left, will drop. And it's a base hit to lead off the 6th for Lindner. Now Emma Schlew, the shortstop. 0 for 2. First pitch is a strike.
And with a slap hitter for Greenwood. Loyal.
The pitch. Takes those 2 steps forward before she swings the bat.
Yeah, as long as she stays in the batter's box, it's a clean hit. If she steps out and hits the ball, it's dead ball.
There's a little ground ball. First base side, gloved by the pitcher, underhands to Stockheimer. Nice job by Rochester.
Stayed with that play well, didn't panic with the ball. Certainly an opportunity that with those tight quarters you could potentially see an overthrow, but you know, again, one of those things, and Ella King right behind Stockheimer to back up, just in case.
Especially with that runner that is going down to second. So Lindner on at second with 1 out. 0-1 the count to Mesa Rasmussen. This one grounded into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Opel bobbles out in center field. Here comes the throw home, and it's not in time. And on the throw home, down to second goes Rasmussen. So another error out there on the center fielder, Opel.
I think a closer play at home than what the umpire and was that Lindner that came home? Maybe a little bit closer than Lindner they were expecting.
The pitch to Caitlin Lindner is low, a ball.
Back at the top of the order for Greenwood Loyal.
Yeah, Anna Lindner was not going to be scoring on that play until it was bobbled. That pitch taken high, 2-0. 12-4 now, Neillsville here in the top of the 6th inning. The pitch. Lifted in the air, center field. Opel drifting to her right. Makes the catch for the 2nd out. The 5th put out for Opel to the center field. Now Aspen Hagen, 1 for 3. The pitch. Grounded into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Coming around third. Here's the throw home, and it will not be in time. Hagen with the RBI. She goes to second on the throw to the plate. And now Kayla Bremer, who is 3 for 3 for Greenwood Loyal. 12-5. Neillsville. 2 outs here in the 6th inning. This one lifted in the air to left field and deep. Back goes Paris Opelt, and that's a home run. That's what Bremer can do.
It was done several times this year. And, this game got a whole lot different in a hurry. Now 7-12, Neillsville still leading by 5, but that 9-run margin shrinking.
That one went off the tree out there in left center, or left field, excuse me. That tree out beyond the left field fence. Now Zeta Brock takes the first pitch for a ball. There's a strike, 1-1.
That's really been Neillsville's game all year. Is Delaney certainly working hard in that pitching position, but trying to put balls in play and let the defense work forward too.
2 balls and a strike now to Zeta Brock. Walked her last time up. The pitch. This one chopped foul near the on-deck circle on the Neillsville side. 2-2 now. The pitch. Lined into center field, a base hit. That is the 5th hit here in the 6th inning for Loyal. Now Gracie North. Gracie will be the 8th batter in this 6th inning. The pitch. Popped up on the infield. King will make the grab at second base, and that'll end the 6th inning. Not before Greenwood picks up 4 runs on 5 hits. They leave 1. The end of 5.5. It's now Neillsville 12, Greenwood Loyal 7.
Hey, it's Jeff Jenkins from the Milwaukee Brewers, here to tell you that before and after every Brewers game, get all your Wisconsin sports updates from Zaleski Sports. Zaleski Sports is your Wisconsin hometown high school sports network. Do it.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
PKG.com and ZaleskiSports.com today. Jason over there in the shade. How did he get the shade? And he's got his young guy up on top of the sun. Yeah, look at the thumbs up over there.
Well, you know where
It's good to be the king. Good to be the king.
Managerial position.
Yes. All right, leading off here, the 6th for Neillsville. Lizzie Jorgensen, Mia Trunkle, and then Bella Opel. First pitch to Jorgensen, grounded to short. On to first for the out. 1 up, 1 down quickly here in the 6th for Neillsville. And now Mia Trunkle. Trunkle has a couple of hits in today's game. That first pitch is low.
Mia been running for herself all season long, not using a courtesy runner as Coach Stockheimer as well. So, well-deserved trust, I would say, in the base running ability of Mia Trunkle as well.
Fly ball, shallow right center. That's going to drop in. Well, the way these Warriors move around the bases, it don't take long for the runners to get back into the dugout.
Yeah. Rasmussen, I think, thought she was getting called off. She kind of stumbled there and she slowed back a little bit from center field and allowed that ball to drop and Trunkle on board.
Well, one of the hottest hitters in today's game, Bella Opel now the batter. Takes high a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Bella 4 for 4. Had a 2-run homer back in the first.
It's fun to see a repeat of that.
That one fouled back. 1-1. Caleb Bremer also with a 2-run homer in the game today for Greenwood Loyal.
Almost to the exact same spot.
Yes.
That poor tree.
Swung on and missed by Bella. 1-2.
I wish you wanted to hit that tree by the swing. That was a powerful swing by Bella Opel. I wonder what that tree ever did to them.
I wish it would hang on to a ball out there. It keeps dropping them. The pitch. This one lifted in the air down the right field line.
Foul ball.
And it's a foul ball. Blocked down that right field line. My view, anyway. So it remains a ball and 2 strikes to Opel. The pitch. Bella lines it into right center field. A base hit. Trunkle coming around second. She will go to third. And Opel 5 for 5, in the game today.
And Opel been a solid hitter all year for these Warriors, and what a great way to start, and really kind of helps build that momentum to start the game, and certainly we saw that today here too, Larry, with an 8-run first inning.
So runners at the corners with 1 out. Mortensen squares to bunt. They fake the throw down to second as Opel will take it without a throw. Now runners at second and third with 1 out.
One of my favorite terms, defensive indifference.
Indifference. The pitch popped up, shallow center. This may drop, and no, a nice play made by the left fielder out there. That was McKenna Schley who came on the run and made that catch. A run is in.
Another example of the Warriors' aggressive base running. Trunkle ready to jump off as soon as that ball was caught and in for another run.
First pitch to Mosley is a strike. It's 0-1. Mosley singled and scored back in the first, but has grounded out 3 straight times since then. And there's another strike. 0-2 now.
Linder took a little bit off that one, or change up there.
Opel the runner at second, 2 down. The pitch. Fouled off by Mosley to stay alive.
Opel coming off of second, almost at the shortstop, halfway to third base by the time that ball reaches home plate. So Opel speed and aggressive base running and ready to make that last jump should the ball swirl away from Zeta Brock behind the plate for Greenwood Loyal.
Ball and 2 strikes now to Mosley. The pitch. Misses. Like Loyal wanted that one. 2-2. The pitch. This one fouled right near the fans to our right in foul territory. Still 2-2, 2 down, top of the 6th. Check that, bottom of the 6th. 13-7 Neillsville. The pitch. This is low and it goes full now, 3-2. So Opel will be off and running on this one. The pitch. Grounded off the pitcher's glove. Hagan can't make the play, and then it gets by the first baseman, and Opel will score.
And there again, another example. It sounds like a broken record, but Opel, strong lead off a second. I shouldn't say a lead, a strong jump off a second when the ball exits the pitcher's hand, and ready to take advantage of some of those small mistakes.
14-7 Neillsville. Stockheimer the batter. First pitch is taken high. Mosley almost stumbled there.
Almost feels like a pitch out between Linder and Brock there. Brock sets up very high on that first pitch.
The 1-0 changeup is grounded right back to Linder. She'll toss to first for the out. Warriors get 2 more. On a couple of hits, they leave 1. 6 are in the books. We go to the 7th with Neillsville leading 14-7.
Citizens State Bank of Loyal is your independently owned community bank with locations just a short drive or walk from where you work and live. Citizens State Bank of Loyal invites you to a banking relationship that will always put you first. Personal, business, and agricultural services provided by people that live just across town and around the corner. At Citizens State Bank of Loyal, we pride ourselves in our involvement in the communities we serve. See us today in Neillsville, Marshfield, Spencer, Granton, and Loyal. Citizens State Bank of Loyal, an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Neillsville Granton Warrior Football on Zaleski Sports WPKG is brought to you by
JBC Screen Printing and Embroidery, Neillsville. One-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs. Visit jbcscreenprinting.com. Marshfield Medical Center, Neillsville. It's not complicated, it's care. Neillsville Dairy, Highway 10 West, Marshfield. A family tradition of quality and cheese making that is proudly Wisconsin.
Now, back to WPKG's Larry Hazer.
The quarterback, Trunkle, giving it on the handoff to Zoschke. Zoschke up the middle. Zoschke finding his way to the end zone. Touchdown!
Some fairly critical non-conference games that may very well help their standing. Played a game early this year that Chippewa Falls McDonald won that game, and McDonald undefeated in the Western Quarter Belt. They're in out there in foul territory for the first out off of one pitch. So McDonald played a lot of sectional opponents that Neillsville has to take a look at and I guess debate and argue amongst the coaches. Fall Creek also in the Western Clover Belt playing some of those sectional teams, and the Warriors coming on well against that Fall Creek cricket team early in the season. That team coached incidentally by former Thorpe head coach.
Brad Saransky.
Yeah, and certainly I would say a cricket's team that, as I've watched them through the season, appears to be learning from the Thorpe model, so to speak, and one that's an up-and-comer.
Another pop-out, this one Anna Lindner to the catcher, Mia Trunkle. So a quick 2 outs here in the 7th inning, and now Emma Schlew will be the batter, 0 for 3. The pitch popped up left field side, that will go foul, and it's 0-1. Yeah, the seating meeting tonight, and this year the baseball and softball state tournaments are the same week.
Yeah.
Normally they go one earlier or one later than the other, but this year all the same. That one right into almost into the Warrior dugout, but it made it on the roof and rolled over.
2 quick strikes here now, and Greenwood Loyal potentially down to their last batter.
The 0-2 from Rochester misses high, and it's 1-2.
Now, another one of those games that we talked about, the Warriors hosted Black River Falls Tigers, and non-conference game. Tigers having a fairly good year. And
swung on and missed, throw down to first, completes the strikeout, and the Warriors win it. A 1-2-3 7th, and Neillsville comes away with the win over Greenwood Loyal by a score of 14-7. So Neillsville goes to 10-1 in the conference. Greenwood Loyal falls to 8-1, and that makes things rather interesting now with the seeding meeting coming up tonight.
Yeah.
Neillsville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Neillsville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, neillsvilledairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Neillsville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Neillsville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Can you hear me coming out of the computer? That's where I got the audio coming to. Good to go? Good to go. Here in our Neillsville Dairy postgame show, Neillsville Dairy. Fresh cheese curds made daily, neillsvilledairy.com. Here with our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Bella Opelt. 5 for 5 today. A home run, a bunch of grabs out in center. All to do with a big turnaround from 3 weeks ago over at their place to here. But first, tell us, 5 for 5, what were you seeing from the plate today? Talk about your approach at the plate during the game here today.
I know Caitlin's a really good pitcher, so I was expecting it coming in hot, had some movement, but she can pitch it over the plate, and I know if it's the right pitch, I got to hit it.
8 runs in the first inning. Thought process maybe changes a little bit in the dugout. You're trying to maybe score some big runs, get out of here early. They were able to come back. That probably didn't surprise you about that team at all. But yeah, you split the series with them. Another good team. They're in your playoff seed group. We'll talk to Coach about that. We'll leave that between Coach. But yeah, it was a good rivalry there. Girls you know from different sports. What's it like as you transition from volleyball to basketball to softball? We see a lot of those same girls all year round.
Well, just adjust to volleyball and basketball are inside, and now we're playing out in the hot weather, so we got to get used to playing in the hot weather.
Playoffs just around the corner. What's got to change? There's got to be a little tune-up, some things. What are some things either for you or the team that you think have to change, get a little bit better before playoffs start next week?
I guess just be confident in ourselves and at bats. Try not to make as many errors. We didn't have too many, but if we can have none, it's better for the whole team.
No doubt about it, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you the microphone. You've done this a bunch of times, so maybe if you're one more time here, maybe some time in the playoffs, so that'd be good. We'll do this one for sure. All right, Bergie, we're ready. I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1. I'm Bella Opelt, and I'm in the house. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Bella Opelt, and I'm in the house.
Nice job. Good luck in the playoffs. All right, Coach, come on over here, Coach Stockheimer. Yeah, let's get right to it. Playoffs. So seed meeting tonight. All right, we'll get to this game in a minute. All right, but there's a lot of that talk right now. Loyal Greenwood is in your group, and now you've split with them. What are your expectations in the seed meeting tonight?
Well, I have lots of hopes. We've worked several different scenarios. Winning tonight really puts us in the best scenario. Hopefully the other side sees it. We don't get to play a lot of the other teams in our seed group. Loyal Greenwood is the only one, but we've had similar opponents, so I'm hoping, in the top 4.
In the top 4, perhaps a 1. We'll see. I know Coach will email us
I would
tonight.
really, really like the 2 because I know there's a team there that I will admit they deserve the 1. But yeah, I'll take it.
Breaking news: the 1 or the 2. Everybody will be happy tonight. Yeah, we can get into more of that talk next week. Is how that all breaks down. Home games, having a home regional is a big thing. Sometimes when you get to sectionals, maybe it doesn't matter so much where you play because everybody's good when you get to that point. But for this game here, you heard me talk to Bella a little bit about it. Big turnaround from 3 weeks ago. So just explain that. It's such a swing from 3 weeks ago against this team. Tell us about the last 3 weeks and what led to today.
We had a little bit change in the batting order. Wanted to be a little bit more consistent, have our speed and our power and our speed and our power. Took a lot of understanding between the kids that I moved down in the order. That moving down is a team effort. It's not anything about you doing poorly. It's a team effort. That has really scored us a lot of runs, moving some people down and some people up. And just, the thought process of being mad. Being mad and knowing that you can beat the other team and just playing hard every play, every pitch.
All right, and same question I asked Bella, I'll ask you, and then I've got one more after this one. So second to last question. They call this the penultimate question. Those of you keeping track at home. What's to work on? So you have your seed meeting tonight. That'll be done. There won't be any practice. There's nothing to change between now and that seed meeting. But after that, up into the playoffs, what are some things, what are 1 or 2 keys you want you and your girls to work on?
Well, we got a key game tomorrow night. That is our number 1 goal. We have Gilman tomorrow night, which is no slouch. Great pitching, great catching, great coaching. So always a challenge there. So that's our number 1 goal. Things to work on. We still have a couple spots that are a little inconsistent. So we want to iron that out, maybe use a DP flex. I haven't used it all year. It's a little different and a little weird to me, but I'm going to hit my sister up, and we're going to get it down.
Gilman, key game, conference title hopes, right? That's what we're talking about there.
So if we could win, when we win tomorrow, and then if Gilman could hand Loyal a loss on Friday. So there's big games coming up still this week. Then we would be conference champs. Or maybe we're just going to be triple champs, or it all's to break down yet.
Yep, you'll do what you need to do tomorrow night. Everything else will take care of itself. And then lastly, you mentioned Sister Ann. 300 wins on the career last night. Tell us about looking over at Pacelli at Ann over there.
So proud of her. I talked to her for about an hour and a half today to calm my nerves. Talked to her about seating meeting and talked to her about her seating meeting because she has that too tonight. It's been a really fun year to be able to converse that way. I've been, counseling her for years because you hope and you therapy and then you hope some more. But very, very proud of her.
Yeah, no doubt about it. All right, Coach. Well, 300 wins in your future, most likely.
Oh, yeah.
But a couple more, and then come playoff time, make sure to let us know your seed result tonight. All right.
We will.
Thanks, Coach.
You.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks.
All right, guys. We'll wrap it up. Brandon Berg did a great job on the camera. Jason Zaleski here. I just kind of filled in and just kind of melted in wherever I belong down there. But we're gonna go get Bergie something to drink, cool him off in the air conditioning, because we got another game coming up. By the way, so Neillsville is playing Columbus Catholic baseball right now. So Neillsville fans, head on over to ZaleskiSports.com and check out the rest of that game. And then it's the Marshfield Chaparrals and Eau Claire Cavaliers from Hackman at 7:30. Guys, have a great rest of your day. Go watch the rest of the games at ZaleskiSports.com. I'll be on the call tonight at 7:30, and we'll see you then.